Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper One. This video is to motivate you. I have some people that watch my videos and they do some things I recommend, and some just watch it for entertainment purposes. But if you're watching for entertainment purpose, I'm trying to motivate you. You need to get something done. You might live in a suburban area in the city and you don't have a lot of property to grow a garden, tomatoes, cucumbers, but you need to start putting something in the ground to provide food. And this is something that can be camouflaged in your flowers. You might grow lots of flowers. These look pretty in flower beds. You can use them to, if you have a walkway, to line the walkway, and 99% of people will not know what it is, and they won't know it's a food item. In years to come, that might be the only way you could survive. You probably won't be able to plant a garden in your backyard because your neighbors will sneak in at night and steal it. Do I have a crystal ball? No. I'm just a history buff, and I have studied history, and countries that collapse, you better be able to produce some food. You're going to need it. People that survived better in the Great Depression were people that had a small piece of property that knew how to grow. You can put this stuff on your porch area, anywhere, but start thinking, motivate you. This springtime, your homework assignment, if you're not a big-time gardener, is get a few of these items and get them in the ground. First one is mint. Mint spreads like crazy, and if you don't control it, it will take over literally everything. So if you got a big pot on your front porch of mint, I don't like mint, but it has some uses on the homestead. So I have one pot of it. I used to have a bed of it, and it went crazy. It will take over everything. If you have an erosion control problem, it could help you solve that. Mint spreads rapidly. But one thing I want you to do, this is a requirement, think about chives. These are chives, and these can be split, and they need to be split. They have beautiful flowers when they bloom. You can save the seeds, but these things multiply. You can split these. These started out as individual chives, and look at them now. These need to be split, but I like the looks of them like this. If you planted these in with a bunch of flowers in your yard, most people would not recognize them as a food source. Now granted, chives isn't something you just harvest and eat by themselves, but just imagine if only you had some beans and rice. You can add some chives to things and increase the taste. Chives have not a lot of vitamins and minerals, but your recommended daily dose is 1 tablespoon of chives, which is not a lot. Has 3% of your daily vitamin A, 3% of vitamin C, 8% vitamin K. It has, I think, some 1% of folate in it. So it's not totally, you know, the superfood, but a tablespoon is not a lot. And you can plant these and have something to make your food taste better. Even my grandchildren will eat chives in their scrambled eggs. And that's how me and my wife like some chives. These are 2 different types. You got a garlic chive down there, and I've talked about chives before, but it is so important. You're watching this video, you're not doing anything really practical, and you don't have a green thumb. Anybody can plant chives and have them grow. These can be split and start spreading. I'm going to be planting a lot more chives. Another thing is garlic. This garlic, I have 6 of these containers. These were volunteers from last year, and this fall I noticed them growing, and so I transplanted them because I'm going to use that garden space for something else. So these were all volunteers that wintered over the winter. I have no idea how they did that. They must have not been picked, or I had some help. I had my grandkids helping me, and a lot of times they like snip the tops off, or they think it's a weed. So that could have happened. So I have a bunch of free garlic, another good thing to grow that can really make rice and beans and all kinds of stuff taste better. So today, trying to motivate you, you got to do something. You definitely could probably get the wife to plant some of these, or you know, force the husband to help you plant some. You can make them look really nice in your flower beds, and there's something to eat, there's something to taste, make food taste better. So that's your challenge. If you're lazy and you're not doing what you need to do, This can be picked up anywhere. A few plants put in the ground, take you 10 minutes, and guess what? They will reproduce on their own, get bigger, then you can split the clumps. Do something. I don't want to look back, or you look back and say, dang, Dave told me to prepare for inflation, hard times economically, and I listened to his videos, but I didn't do anything. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to go without because of lack of just following through and being lazy. You might say, the crap might never hit the fan. That's fine. Guess what you're going to have? You're going to have fresh garlic that you can pick all the time. My wife comes out here, and that is why it is right off of the kitchen on this little porch area, so she can walk out in 10 seconds, snip fresh ones, and get back in the house. Literally, we're probably in 10 seconds. So, do something today. Your life might depend on it tomorrow. Thanks for watching.